And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, here on the campus of Lawrence County High School, as the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats will face off against the Lawrence County Lady Wildcats in the first round of the Region 4 AAA tournament, as this is an elimination game, and one of these teams will see their season come to an end tonight. But the Lady Wildcats will definitely be advancing. We just don't know if it's going to be the Lady Wildcats in blue and white trimmed in gold, or if it'll be the Lady Wildcats in purple and gold. So the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats come into this game with a 24-6 overall record, and the Lawrence County Lady Wildcats have a 15-11 overall record. According to my crack research team, these teams last met on December 19th, 2009, as Livingston Academy failed to Lawrence County that night by a score of 56-44. So there is one game in the last century that we know of that these teams have played each other. Livingston Academy will come into this game as the number 3 seed from the 7 AAA tournament. And of course, Lawrence County, the number 2 seed. That's the reason they get to host, as the top 2 seeds get to host. The 3rd and 4th seeds have to travel from the opposing district. Quick recap of the district tournament for each team, starting with Lawrence County. They played in the first round of the District 8 AAA tournament on last Monday night, or 2 Mondays ago, I guess you would say, and they defeated Spring Hill by a score of 61-46. They then played in the semifinals against Tullahoma on a week ago tonight, past Friday night, and they won 39-34. And then Lawrence County Lady Wildcats lost this past Monday against the district champions Lincoln County by a score of 48-45. Of course, Livingston Academy's district tournament, they defeated Macon County at home 62-26. And then they lost the semifinals to White County by a score of 54-50. And this past Saturday, Livingston Academy defeated Cumberland County High School in the consolation game by a score of 47-39. Of course, the winner of tonight's game, as I have said, will move on, and the winner of tonight's game between Livingston Academy and Lawrence County will play the winner of Upperman and Tullahoma, which is also going to tip off at exactly the same time tonight here at 7 o'clock. So if Livingston Academy wins, there is a chance they could play on Monday night, February 28th at 6 p.m. at Tullahoma High School, and they could be playing Tullahoma at Tullahoma High School if Tullahoma was victorious in that game tonight versus Upperman. Of course, now if all 4 teams in District 7 AAA sweep the 4 teams of District 8 AAA, this tournament would resume at Tennessee Tech on Monday night. So there is a chance we could be back in the Upper Cumberland area on next week. So we're about to get ready for starting lineups. I'll run through the starting lineups as I have them quickly. For Lawrence County, it'll be number 3, Carson Gobble, number 11, Carly Fields, number 13, Katie Criswell, number 15, Addie Campbell, number 23, Madison Tidwell, and number 30, J.C. Scott. And the starting 5 for the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats will be number 2, Keaton Webb, number 10, Alexis Phipps, number 12, Aaliyah Melton, number 15, Allie Qualls, and number 20, Leah Kate Clark. That should be the starting 5 for both of the Lady Wildcat teams here tonight, as we are about to get set for the playing of the national anthem, so we'll pause for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ralph. announcing the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the visiting team, the Lady Cats from Livingston Academy.
And now the starting lineups being announced here tonight at Ralph Benson Memorial Gym. And they are number 2, Keaton Webb.
Number 10, Alexis Phipps.
Number 10, Alexis Phipps.
Number 12, Aaliyah Melton.
Also starter for Livingston, Aaliyah Melton.
Number 15,
And Allie Qualls. And the final starter for Livingston Academy will be number 20, Leah Kate Clark. And now they'll be announcing the starting lineups for the home team, the other Lady Wildcats tonight, Lawrence County High School. As Lawrence County will be wearing the home white uniforms trimmed in the gold numerals and purple trim. And they'll start with number 3, Carson Gobble. Number 11, Carly Fields. Number 13, Katie Criswell. And they'll also start with number 23, Madison Tidwell. And the final starter for Lawrence County will be number 30, J.C. Scott. So just as we thought they would be in the pregame, no changes from what the info we had. So we're about ready for tip-off here as Aaliyah Melton standing in the center circle. Livingston Academy wearing the road blue uniforms, white numbers, and gold trim. And again, this is an elimination game. The loser of this game sees their season come to an end. The winner advances to the semifinal round of the Region 4 AAA tournament. So ball in the air, tip will be controlled by Allie Qualls for Livingston Academy. Qualls to Webb on the right wing. Webb gives it up to Melton. Melton, quick 3 ball in the air, no good. And rebound to Lawrence County. That's number 23, Madison Tidwell with it. She gets it over to this right wing to Scott. Now back to Tidwell out front. Now to Fields. Fields into the corner to Gobble. Now back to Gobble. Now Fields over to Scott. And now, almost a walk there, but not called. And now back out to Tidwell. Now Fields, very patient here from the Lawrence County Lady Wildcats. They're still working it around the perimeter. Now they finally get it an inside pass, and they're going to call a whistle, and we're going to get our first foul of the game against Livingston Academy. That foul will go on Alexis Phipps. That's her first and the team's first here in the first half. And so Scott throws it in. She gets it in. A shot put up by Gobble is no good. Fight for the rebound. Qualls has got it. Qualls across the timeline. Qualls picks up the dribble, gets it over to the left side to Phipps. Phipps puts on a 3 ball. It's no good. Rebound to Lawrence County, as that's Fields coming out of there with it. Fields over here in the corner to Scott. Scott back out to long 3-pointer put up is good for Lawrence County's Madison Tidwell. Change that. That was Fields, not Tidwell. And now Clark with it at the free throw stripe. She drives in, puts up a shot. It is good. First points of the game for Livingston Academy by Leah Kate Clark. As now Scott gets it across the timeline. Wide open player misses the free throw, but it's rebounded by Gobble, and there's a whistle and a foul will be called on Livingston Academy. And that's foul is on Aaliyah Melton. That's her first, team's second. And that puts Gobble at the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is no good. So she'll have one more. Gobble puts on the second one. It is good by Gobble. That's her first points of the game. That gives Lawrence County a 4-2 lead. Qualls now to Phipps, top of the key. Back to Qualls. Qualls to Webb. Now Phipps with it left wing into Clark. Clark turns around, gets it over to Webb in the corner. Webb inside to Melton. Melton shot up off the glass, no good, but rebound Livingston Academy's Phipps. Back out to Qualls. Now Clark. Clark drives in. Another shot. 4 points now for Leah Kate Clark here in the game. She's got all of Livingston's points. And now Livingston with some pressure. And they'll come away with it with Tidwell. Tidwell drives in, and she'll be called for a travel. So turnover will give it to Livingston Academy, and Livingston can take their first lead of the game with points on this trip. Qualls will dribble it across the timeline. And now Phipps has it left wing. Now back to Qualls, over to Webb. Qualls into Melton, down to Clark. Clark misses that layup, and it's stolen away by Lawrence County as they'll get it across the timeline. Pass inside is back out to Scott now. Scott will drive in, put up a 12-footer. It's good by J.C. Scott. So now Qualls with it. Qualls to Melton. Melton, 3-ball on the way, no good. And be saved by Webb, and Qualls has it. Now into Clark. Clark will hand it off to Melton. Melton puts up a shot. It's blocked, but a foul will be called on Lawrence County. And that goes on 23, Madison Tidwell. That's her first and team's first. So Melton will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And she can tie the game if she makes both of them. Melton's first toss is good. And she'll have one more opportunity as we get a couple of new players in for Livingston, as Butler and Coleman get their first taste of a region tournament game. Melton misses the second free throw, and Scott comes away with it for Lawrence County. Scott still with it. She gets all the way to the rim. She puts up a shot. It is no good, and it will go off of a white-shirted player, and it'll be Livingston Academy's basketball, as now Hallie Ledbetter checks into the game. Now Coleman will walk it across the timeline as Livingston trails by 1 here midway through the first quarter. Now Ledbetter with a shot is good by Hallie Ledbetter. Long 2 for her. And Livingston has their first lead of the game, 7-6. As now Criswell dribbles between the circles. She gives it to Scott. Scott will give it to Tidwell. And now back to Scott. Scott, entry pass is knocked away by Ledbetter. It'll go off her hands out of bounds. As now the first substitution for Lawrence County tonight, as number 10, Cammie Pigg makes her first appearance. And now Lawrence County to throw in. They get it into Fields. And the pass is knocked away, stolen away by Livingston. Here comes Coleman with it. Coleman to Webb on the right wing. Her 3-ball is short, no good. Webb gets her own rebound, though. Coleman has it now. Over to Butler. Butler into Webb. Webb, 12-footer is good by Keaton Webb. So Livingston up by 3 now, 9-6, with less than 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. As now Criswell has it between the circles. And she gives it to Tidwell. Tidwell picks up the dribble, looks for a pass, gets it to Pig. Pig loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Livingston Academy basketball. As now number 22, Emmy Clark, enters for Lawrence County. So now Coleman will walk it across the timeline and gives it over to Webb, right wing. Webb into Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Clark. Clark gives it over to Webb. Webb, three ball, no good. Rebound, Lawrence County. As they go for a long pass, it is good, complete. And the ball's knocked away, back to Lawrence County. As now Fields over to Tidwell. Now that's Fields, gives it up to Criswell. And now Criswell will drive. She'll be fouled by Livingston Academy. I believe that will go on Mally Jean Coleman. Let's see who they call. That is 22 Coleman. That is her first foul. Livingston Academy's third. As now Butler and Phipps will enter the game. And now Lawrence County to throw in. Out to Scott, top of the key. Scott to Fields. Criswell. I get Fields and Criswell messed up. As that's Criswell. Criswell to Tidwell. Tidwell moves in, puts a shot up, no good, and rebound to Ledbetter. And now Coleman with it. Coleman up quickly to Butler. Butler puts the drive on. She puts a shot in, and she's going to be called for a charge on Ellie Butler. Sorry, that was on Bates on an offensive foul, not Butler. So Bates gets the foul. Guess they were calling an illegal screen on Butler, or on Bates, not Butler. Now Scott with it. Scott to Clark. Clark gives it back to Scott. Now Pig with it to Criswell. Her shot is an air ball. It's saved by Lawrence County, and a fight for the rebound. It'll go off of the Lawrence County player out of bounds. As now Coleman will come across the timeline. She'll get it to Phipps on the right wing. Phipps down to Ledbetter in the corner. Ledbetter to Butler. Butler over to Coleman. As we're under a minute to play here in this first quarter, Coleman will put on a drive. She'll give it up to Phipps. Phipps with a 15-footer. It's no good. Rebound to Lawrence County. As that was Tidwell over to Scott with it now. They'll probably hold for the last shot here. Scott being guarded by Phipps. She'll go all the way to the rim. Her shot is up, but foul will be called on Livingston Academy. And that foul is going to go on Ellie Butler. So Butler gets her first, and Scott has 2 free throws. Her first one is good. Josie Scott. And so Scott will have one more free throw. She can cut it to a 1-point Livingston Academy lead with 13.9 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Her free throw on the way is no good. And battle for the rebound. It will go off of the Lawrence County player out of bounds. So Livingston Academy will throw in with 13.5 seconds left to play. Now Coleman with it. Coleman. She'll try to break the pressure. She gets it up to Butler. Butler is fouled by the Lawrence County player. That goes on number 5, Peyton Morgan. And she has just checked into the game and picks up a quick foul. So Webb to throw in with 8 seconds left. Coleman with it now. Coleman to Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Webb. Webb, 3 ball is knocked out of bounds by That's number 22, Emmy Clark, for Lawrence County. So Livingston will have one more crack at it here with 2 seconds remaining. Coleman looking for someone to get it into. They get it back to Coleman quickly. Her free ball on the way is no good. And that's how the first quarter will end. Livingston leads 9-7. So back after the end of the first quarter, as Livingston Academy will have a 2-point lead to start this second quarter. Once again, Livingston, if they win tonight, they'll play the winner of Upperman and Tullahoma. And if Tullahoma wins, that'll be a home game for Tullahoma, as the Region 4 AAA rest of the tournament is supposed to be played at Tullahoma High School. As now Scott gives it up to Fields on the right wing. Her three ball no good. Scott with the rebound. And she's going to be called for steps. Traveling by Scott. So Melton to throw it into Qualls, as Qualls will walk it across the timeline. Qualls still with it. She gives it up to Butler. Butler back to Qualls. Over to Webb. Webb into Ledbetter. Over to Melton. Melton cut off, tries a bounce pass, and Webb gets away, gets it back to Qualls. Back over to Webb. Now Butler. Butler puts up a shot, no good, and Scott comes away with it for Lawrence County. As now that is Fields with it. Fields puts up a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound to Ledbetter. Now Butler with it. Butler gives it to Melton. Melton, her three ball, no good. Rebound to Lawrence County. That's Tidwell coming away with it. Tidwell across the timeline. She gets it to number 10, as that's Pig. Or sorry, 11, that's Fields. Now Gobble with it. Gobble puts on a move. She puts up a shot. It's in and out, no good. She gets a rebound, and she is pushed and fouled by Livingston Academy. Foul's going to go on number 15, Allie Qualls. She'll pick up her first, the team's 6th foul. So Lawrence County will be in the bonus the rest of this 6 minutes, 37 seconds of the first half. So Scott to throw in. Scott gets it in, and now it's back to Scott. Now, ball knocked away by Webb, and it'll stay with Lawrence County. As now Tidwell to throw in for Lawrence County. She'll get it into Scott. Scott dribbling at the mid-court circle. She'll hand off to Tidwell. Now to Criswell. Now Tidwell over to Fields. And we've got a whistle, we got a foul on Livingston Academy. As that's going to go on Keaton Webb. That's her first, but the team's 7th foul, so that'll be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity here for Katie Criswell. And now her first toss is up and good, so that'll make it a 1-point lead for Livingston Academy now. So she can tie the game with this free toss, and it is on the way, and it is good. So the game is tied at 9. And now here comes Qualls with it. Qualls to Melton. Melton to Butler, left wing. Now Webb with it. Inside to Melton. It's knocked away, stolen away by Lawrence County. That's Criswell with it. And now 3 ball on the way is no good by Scott, and Livingston Academy will come away with the rebound. Butler. Butler is going to be pushed and fouled by Scott. And that'll be the first foul on Scott, but only the 3rd team foul. So Livingston Academy to throw in. Game tied 9 apiece here midway through the second quarter. As Qualls, she'll get it to Webb. Now to Melton, back to Webb. Qualls in entry pass to Melton, the good one. Melton puts it off the glass and good. Aaliyah Melton, her 3rd point of the game. And now Livingston leads by 2. As now Criswell gets it to Scott, looks like a walk, but now we get a whistle and a foul. As the foul is going to go on number 11, Carly Fields picks up her first foul. That's the 4th team foul. So Qualls gets it across the timeline. Qualls, she picks up the dribble, looks for a pass. She gets it to Phipps. Phipps into the corner to Clark. Clark back to Phipps. And now Qualls with it. Qualls tries the entry pass. It is kicked by the Lawrence County player. That was Tidwell doing the kicking. And now Qualls will throw it in on the baseline. Qualls gets it to Webb. Webb out to Phipps. Now with Qualls, right wing, entry pass to Melton. Now Clark with it. Clark will be whistled for an offensive foul. So that is the 8th team foul here in this first half. As this player control foul, no shooting, but Lawrence County has the basketball as this is Pig with it. She'll have the ball loose. There's a scramble for it, and we're going to get a jump ball. Never know before they raise their hands when they do the whistle whether it's a foul or a jump ball. So Livingston Academy gets possession due to the alternating possession. Qualls with it now. Qualls. She'll give it up to Phipps. And Phipps going to be called for traveling. So the floor mistake will give it over to Lawrence County. As now Pig will throw it in to Scott. She'll walk it across the timeline. And now Scott still with it. Scott looks for a pass. She gets it to Tidwell. Tidwell picks up the dribble, gives it over to Gobble. Now back to Tidwell. Tidwell looks to drive in all the way to the rim. Her shot off the glass is good. Madison Tidwell. Now we're tied at 11 again. Qualls with it to Clark. Clark with a 18-footer is no good. And we get a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to go on J.C. Scott, her 2nd, and that's the team's 5th. So Coleman to throw it in under her own basket, and she'll get it into Melton. Melton, 3 ball, no good. Fight for the rebound. Webb comes away with it. Now Coleman over here to Phipps. Phipps puts on a 3. It's no good. Another offensive rebound for Livingston. Ball scoots away from them. And now Pig with it. She'll get it across the timeline to Tidwell. She'll save it. And now it's over to Scott. Scott bounce pass into Gobble. Gobble. She still has it. Ball's punched away. Stolen away by Phipps. Phipps 2-on-1. She gives it up to Melton. It goes off Melton's knee and out of bounds. So Lawrence County to throw in as they are tied with Livingston Academy here. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. As now Criswell will dribble it across the timeline. She'll get it to Gobble. Back to Criswell. Ball's knocked away and stolen away by Melton, but we get a whistle and a jump ball. And alternating possession will keep it with Lawrence County. So Tidwell to throw in. And Tidwell gets it into Criswell. Criswell over to Tidwell in the corner now. 3 ball on the way and good by Madison Tidwell. So Lawrence County takes a 3-point lead. Now Butler with it. Butler with a floater in the lane, no good. And rebound to Lawrence County, and Livingston Academy commits another foul. As this one will go on Ellie Butler, her second, team's 9th. So still a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity here for Criswell for Lawrence County.
Webb and Ledbetter entering for Livingston Academy.
As Criswell will put the first one on the way. It is good by Katie Criswell. She'll have one more free throw coming up. And this free toss is on the way and good as well. So a 5-point lead now for Lawrence County. Ledbetter with it now. Over to Phipps. Phipps back to Coleman as she backs it out near the center circle. Coleman over to Phipps, has it knocked away. It'll stay with Livingston Academy. Webb to throw it in. Coleman with it now, top of the key. Coleman into the corner to Phipps. Phipps to Webb. Now Coleman. Coleman puts on a move. She puts a shot up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound Lawrence County. And that has to be a double dribble, and it is. As Criswell grabbed a hold of it with both hands and then tried to continue to dribble. That is a no-no. So Phipps to throw in. Livingston looking to cut into this Lawrence County lead on this opportunity. As now Webb with it. Webb to Ledbetter. Inside to Clark. Now Webb with it in the corner. Webb tries to get it in. Ball stolen away. Criswell. She'll bring it across the timeline for Lawrence County. She looks to drive. She's cut off. She puts up a turnaround shot. No good. Rebound will go to Coleman for Livingston Academy. Coleman looks to run. Coleman 3-on-1. And she's going to be called. No, they're going to call a foul on Lawrence County. Foul's going to go on number 22, Emmy Clark. That's her first and the team's 6th. But Coleman in the act of shooting, she'll go to the line for 2. So Coleman's first free toss is no good. She'll have one more free toss as Lawrence County leads by 5 here. Minute 25 seconds left to go, second quarter. Coleman's free toss on the way. She missed both of them. And now Lawrence County almost throws it away, and they turn it over as their player stepped on the sideline there. That was number 22, Emmy Clark, stepping on the sideline. So for mistake, we'll give it to Livingston Academy. Coleman into Ledbetter. Ledbetter now out to Clark. Clark looks to drive. Clark gets around, and her shot is no good. Battle for the rebound comes to Lawrence County. As now Criswell still with it. Criswell gets it over to Fields. Fields now to Morgan. Now Tidwell with it. Inside pass to Morgan. Morgan's shot no good, but a foul's going to be called on Hallie Ledbetter. Ledbetter picks up her first. That is the 10th team foul. So 2 shots coming up here for Peyton Morgan. Morgan's first free toss in and out, no good. She'll have 1 more. She can extend the Lawrence County lead to 6 if she makes this one. Her free toss on the way, also no good, but rebound by Lawrence County, but a whistle and a foul going to be called on Emmy Clark for Lawrence County. That'll be her second. And that'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity now for Livingston Academy.
Qualls checking in for Livingston Academy.
So Ledbetter will be at the line shooting 1 and the bonus. As Ledbetter dribbles the basketball, she puts the first free toss on the way, and it's no good. So Tidwell comes away with it for Lawrence County, and they can hold for the final shot of the first half if they so choose. Now Criswell with it. Back to Tidwell. And now Criswell with it again at top of the key. Is they're just going to hold for the final shot? I would think Lawrence County will. Now Fields to Morgan. Morgan drives in, loses the basketball. Clark comes away with it. Now Qualls, 10 seconds to go. Qualls to Phipps. And now Ledbetter drives in, loses the basketball. She'll put up a shot. It's no good. And the first half's going to come to an end right there. At halftime, Livingston Academy trails Lawrence County 16-11. All right, back for the second half as Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats back on the floor here at Lawrence County tonight. Let's look at some scoring in the first half. Keaton Webb with 2 points for Livingston Academy. Also Hallie Ledbetter with 2 points. Aaliyah Melton with 3. Leah Kate Clark led the way with 4 points as Livingston Academy only scored 11 points in that first half and only got 2 points in the entire second quarter. So Livingston Academy needs some offense here in this third and fourth quarter if they want to come away with a win here tonight. For Lawrence County, Carson Gobble with a free throw, so she had 1 point in the first half. Carly Fields with a 3-pointer. She's got 3 points. Katie Criswell made both of her free throws. She's got 2 points in the first half. Leading scorer for Lawrence County was Madison Tidwell. She hit a 3-pointer and she was 2 for 2 from the line. And she's got a total of 7 points in the first half. And J.C. Scott went 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 3 points for Lawrence County in the first half. Other scores in this Region 4 AAA tournament at halftime. Lincoln County leads Cumberland County 25-22. That game being played at Lincoln County High School tonight. Over in Baxter, Upperman leads Tullahoma 22-19. That game also at halftime. And over in Sparta tonight, Page High School with a 12-point lead over White County at halftime. Page leads White County 37-25. Again, if all 4 District 8 AAA teams were to be victorious tonight, Monday night's games would be played at Tennessee Tech University instead of Tullahoma. And Livingston Academy, if they were to pull out the win here tonight, they would move into the semifinal round of the Region 4 AAA tournament, and they would play the winner of Upperman and Tullahoma. However, if Tullahoma is victorious, Livingston Academy, if they win, would also be playing Tullahoma at Tullahoma High School on Monday night at 6 o'clock. And the other semifinal would be played at 7:30 at Tullahoma High School that night. So games in the region tournament will be on Monday and Wednesday night this coming week. And if Livingston Academy was to make it to the region tournament final, they would, of course, have a berth in the sectional or sub-state games. But you got to win here tonight first before you think about any of that. So Livingston Academy will throw in to begin this second half, as we got the 5 starters for Livingston Academy back on the floor. And Webb to throw in. Webb, she gets it to Melton. Melton dribbling at the top of the key. She gets it in to Phipps. Phipps to Melton. Melton, no good. As now Criswell gets it across the timeline for Lawrence County. Criswell to Scott. Scott backs it back out. She'll give it to Criswell. To Fields. Fields into Criswell. Back to Fields. Now Criswell. Criswell backs it back out near the center circle. She gets it to Scott. Scott to Gobble, back to Criswell. Now Scott with it. Scott looks to drive. She falls down. No call. Ball goes out of bounds. Livingston Academy's basketball. So Livingston Academy has possession as Qualls will walk it across the timeline. Looking to cut into this 5-point Lawrence County lead. Webb with it. 3 ball on the way is no good. Rebound to Tidwell. Tidwell gets it across the timeline. She looks to drive. She gets it in the corner to Gobble. Gobble here to Fields. Fields 3 ball is no good. Rebound to Webb. Webb to Qualls. Qualls looks to run. Qualls all the way to the rim. She puts up a shot. It's no good. A whistle sounds, and Lawrence County going to be called for the first foul here in this second half. As that will go on Gobble. That's her first, and the team's first here in the second half. Qualls will go to the line to shoot 2. Qualls' first toss on the way, in and out, no good. Livingston has missed 4 free throws so far here tonight. And Qualls makes that one. First point of the night for Allie Qualls. And now Livingston trails by 4. Now Criswell, she'll hand off to Tidwell. Now Fields with it. Fields back to Criswell. Ball goes out of bounds. For mistake, we'll give it to Livingston Academy. Now Qualls with it, as Livingston can cut it to a 1-possession game if they get points on this trip. Qualls to Webb. Webb, Phipps. Phipps, Qualls. Now Webb. Webb to Melton. Melton's 3-ball, no good. Battle for a rebound. We get a whistle, and we get a foul. Foul's going to go on Leah Kate Clark, her second. That's the team's first here in the second half. Now Criswell will bring it across the timeline for Lawrence County. Now to Fields on the left wing. Fields to Gobble. And we get a whistle and a foul on Leah Kate Clark. That'll be her third.
Foul is on number 20, Clark.
That's Clark's third foul. She'll sit down as Hallie Ledbetter comes in replacing her. And now Tidwell to throw it in for Lawrence County. Gets it into Criswell, to Scott, now to Fields. Now Scott with it. Now Fields, back to Scott. Scott looks to drive. She puts up a 12-footer. It's no good. Rebound to Melton. And we get a whistle. We get a foul on Lawrence County. I believe this will go on number 3. Let's wait for the official. It will be number 3. That's Carson Gobble. That's her second and the team's second here in the third quarter. So Qualls will bring it across the timeline. Now Webb with it. Melton in the corner, inside to Ledbetter. Ledbetter shot up off the glass and good. Hallie Ledbetter. That's Ledbetter's first here in the third quarter, her fourth point of the game. And now Scott over to Fields. Fields will give it to Tidwell. Tidwell's 3 in the air, no good. Rebound to Livingston Academy's Ellie Butler. Butler, she drives in. She puts a shot up off the glass and good. Ellie Butler. Butler gets her first points of the ball game. And now Livingston Academy has tied the game at 16 midway through this third quarter. Now ball goes into Criswell. Her shot is no good, but whistle and a foul. And I believe that's going to be on Aaliyah Melton. That is on Aaliyah Melton, her second. And that is the team's third here in this second half. Criswell puts up the first free toss. It's no good. She'll have one more. As now we've got some kind of issue. I'm not sure what the issue was. Not sure what the issue is, but now we get the second free toss on the way. No good. It's going to be tipped, and it'll be off of the Lawrence County player out of bounds. So Livingston Academy has possession with Qualls bringing it across the timeline. Qualls still with it out front. Now to Webb, into Melton. Melton into Ledbetter. Ledbetter, she tries to get it to Webb, but it's too strong, and it'll be Lawrence County's basketball. So game still tied at 16, halfway through this third quarter, as Scott will hand it off to Fields, now to Criswell. Criswell looks to drive. She puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound. And the basket will count, as that is Clark who makes that shot, and she'll be fouled by Aaliyah Melton. That's her third, team's fourth. So timeout Livingston Academy, as Emmy Clark will be at the line trying to complete the three-point play when we come back from this timeout. I want to say a special thank you to Wascon for helping make these postseason broadcasts possible, and also a thank you to all of our sponsors here at Overton Events. And also want to say thanks to Tyler Maxwell for doing all the hard work to make these broadcasts possible. You can join our Overton Events crew tomorrow night in Franklin, Tennessee. That's Williamson County, as the Livingston Academy boys basketball team will be playing their first round of the Region 4 AAA tournament, as Livingston will be playing at Page High School in Franklin, Tennessee tomorrow night at 7 p.m. You can join Craig Cantrell for the call of that game tomorrow night. So back after the timeout, Emmy Clark will be at the line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And her toss is on the way, no good. Livingston Academy rebound. Qualls with it. Qualls to Butler. Butler drives in, puts up a floater. It's good. Ellie Butler. She's got 4 here in this third quarter. And we're tied at 18 once again. Now, long pass into the corner to Fields. Her ball on the way is good. Carly Fields with a three-pointer. And we get a whistle and a timeout. Sorry, I was looking down at the paper trying to write that down. That went off of a player out of bounds. As now Qualls with it. Qualls to Webb here on this near side. Ledbetter gets it to Butler. Her three ball is no good, but battle for the rebound. It's still being fought for, and it'll go off of Keaton Webb last. It'll be Lawrence County basketball. So Scott dribbles it across the timeline, as Lawrence County has a three-point lead with 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. Now Tidwell tries to get it into Criswell. Her turnaround is no good. Ball batted around, and Lawrence County comes away with it. Tidwell over to Fields. Fields' deep three is no good, and Bates will try to get the rebound. It'll come off her hands. It'll go out of bounds off of Bates, and it'll be Lawrence County basketball. So Tidwell to throw in. Tidwell gets it into Scott. Scott to Fields. Back to Scott. And now Criswell. And we get a whistle, and this time we have a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. As Livingston trails here 18-21 in this third quarter of this Region 4 AAA first round game. Once again, the winner of this game will play the winner of Upperman and Tullahoma on Monday night at 6 p.m. at Tullahoma High School. The loser of this game will see their season come to an end. So Tidwell to throw in on the far sideline. She gets it into Scott. And now Fields with it. Now Criswell. Criswell looks to drive. She puts up an 8-footer. It is no good. Bouncing around. Qualls comes away with the rebound. Qualls. Her pass to Butler. Butler drives in, puts up a 10-footer. It's no good. Ball will be batted out of bounds by the Lawrence County player Tidwell. Livingston Academy will throw in on the inline. So Livingston trails by 3 with 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Qualls to throw in. Qualls to Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Webb. Now Butler with it. Back to Webb. Qualls with it now, top of the key. Webb to Bates. Bates to Butler. Butler cut off, looks for a pass, gets it into Ledbetter. Her shot is up and good. Hallie Ledbetter, her fourth point of this third quarter. She's got 6 in the game. And Livingston Academy now trails by 1, 20-21. Now Fields with it right wing. Fields into Scott, back to Fields. Fields bounce pass inside, and now to come back out to Tidwell. Her 3 ball's no good. Rebound Livingston. And we get a whistle. We get a jump ball. Not sure about that call there, Peter, as it looked like she had most of the arm instead of the ball, but it's not what the girl in the stripes saw. As now Cresswell gets it into Scott. Scott tries to turn around. She will be called for steps. And that floor mistake will give it to Livingston Academy. So Livingston can take the lead on this trip with points as they trail by 1 with 1 minute left to go in this third quarter. Webb puts on a 3-ball. It is good. Keaton Webb. She's got 5 in the game now, and Livingston has a 2-point lead. So Scott to Criswell, back to Scott, now Fields with it. Scott gets it over to Tidwell. Now Criswell. Criswell picks up the dribble, gets it to Fields. Now Tidwell. Tidwell, she gets it into Criswell. Her shot off the glass is good. Katie Criswell, game tied once again. Now the ball is thrown, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Livingston Academy as Melton and Coleman will return. 25.7 seconds left to go, third quarter. Webb to throw in. Coleman. Coleman, she's double teamed. She gets a pass into Melton to Ledbetter. Back to Webb. Looks like Livingston's going to hold for the final shot. As Coleman gives it over to Melton. Melton into Butler. Butler off the glass and good. Ellie Butler, she's got 6 in the quarter and 6 in the game. And that's how the third quarter is going to end. Livingston Academy on top, 25-23. We've got 8 minutes left to go in this one. So back to begin the fourth and final quarter. Livingston Academy with possession and a 2-point lead as Livingston exploded for 14 points in that third quarter. And now Coleman with it. Coleman to Ledbetter. Inside to Butler. Butler, she puts up a shot. It bounces around, no good. And Lawrence County going to come away with it. As this is Pig with it now. Pig to Scott. Scott to Fields. Back to Pig. Now Scott with it. Scott spins, she drives in. She has the ball stolen away by Coleman. Coleman driving with it. She gets it over to Webb. Back to Coleman. Now Ledbetter, step back three is good. Hallie Ledbetter. Ledbetter with 9 points in the game so far for Livingston Academy. And now Scott with it. Scott drives in, puts up a shot. It's good by J.C. Scott. She's got 5 points in the game, and we get a timeout by Lawrence County. So Livingston with a 3-point lead with 6 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this fourth and final quarter. Once again, I want to say a big thank you to Wascon for helping make all these postseason game broadcasts possible. And a thank you to all of our sponsors here at Overton Events for helping make these broadcasts happen. Again, you can tune in tomorrow night to hear Livingston Academy play Page High School in the first round of the boys Region 4 AAA tournament, as that game will get underway at 7 p.m. tomorrow night over in Franklin, Tennessee, just south of Nashville. So Livingston Academy with possession, and now some full court pressure coming here from Lawrence County. Coleman gets it to Melton. Now Webb, she'll break it across the timeline. Webb will drive in, put up an 8-footer. It's no good. Ledbetter with the rebound. Ledbetter tries to get it to Melton, but ball will go out of bounds. So Criswell with it. She'll get it across the timeline for Lawrence County. And now Tidwell. She gets it to Clark. Back to Tidwell. Now Fields. Fields to Gobble. And now Criswell. She looks to drive. There'll be a whistle. There'll be a foul called on Livingston Academy. And that's going to be on 22. That's Coleman. That's her second and the 5th team foul. So Criswell to throw in for Lawrence County. She gets it into Tidwell. Tidwell gets it back to Criswell. Now into Gobble. Now Fields, deep three once again, no good. And Livingston Academy will have possession. So Melton to throw in, full court pressure again by Lawrence County. Melton to Butler to Coleman. Coleman, Webb. Drives in, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound to Tidwell for Lawrence County. Tidwell gets it to Fields. Fields inside to Criswell. She turnaround shot is good. Katie Criswell. So that cuts it to a 1-point Livingston Academy lead. And now Ledbetter will fall down. She'll get it over to Webb. Now Coleman backs it back out to the center circle. 5.5 minutes left to play in this game. 1-point Livingston Academy lead. Ledbetter into Melton. Melton's shot is good. Aaliyah Melton. She gets her first 2 of the fourth quarter. She's got 5 in the game. And now Criswell. She's got it between the circles. She'll get it over to Tidwell. Ball goes into Criswell. Her shot is blocked, but we get a whistle, we get a foul. And this foul is going to go on Livingston Academy's Hallie Ledbetter. That's her second foul, the 16th foul, but Criswell will go to the line to shoot 2 as she was in the act of shooting. Her first free toss is on the way and good. So Criswell will have one more opportunity. Her shot on the way and good by Criswell. So Melton into Butler. Butler pass to Ledbetter off the glass, no good. But Melton comes away with the rebound. Her shot back up and in. Aaliyah Melton. She's got 4 in the quarter. And Livingston Academy has a 3-point lead, 32-29. Now Tidwell puts up a 3. It's an air ball, no good. And she'll save it in. Will Scott off of a Livingston Academy player. And Lawrence County will throw in. So Lawrence County gets it into Criswell. Criswell drives. She puts up a shot. She'll be fouled. And her shot is good. Katie Criswell. That foul is going to go on Allie Qualls. That's her second, team 7th. And Criswell will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Her free toss is good. Katie Criswell, and we have a tie game. 32 all here, 4 minutes, 28 seconds left to go. So Qualls, she gets it in the front court. She gets it to Webb. Webb to Melton. Now Qualls. And now Webb with it. Webb to Melton, to Qualls. Back to Webb, to Ledbetter in the corner. Her 3 is no good. Rebound, Scott. Scott gets it across the timeline. Ball gets punched away, but it goes to Fields. Or no, that's Pig. Pig puts on a 3. Her 3 ball is no good. Melton with the rebound, and she will be fouled by Lawrence County's number 3, Carson Cobble. That's her 3rd, team's 3rd in this second half. So now Clark will replace Melton. And now Qualls will bring it across the timeline. Qualls still with it. She gets it to Butler. Butler looks to drive. She hands it off to Clark, or to Webb with it now. Clark back to Webb. Qualls. Now Butler. Butler looks to drive. She puts up an 8-footer. It is good. Ellie Butler. Butler gets her first points of the 4th quarter. She's got 8 in the game. Livingston with a 2-point lead. Now Criswell. Criswell at the center circle. She gives it off to Scott. Scott tries to get it back to Criswell. She'll be bumped and fouled by Livingston Academy. As that one's going to go on Ledbetter, I believe. That is Hallie's 3rd foul and the 8th team foul against Livingston Academy. So Criswell will go to the line for 1 and the bonus. And Criswell puts the first toss on the way. It is good. That's 8 points here in this 4th quarter for Criswell, and she gets one more free toss. Her second one is good. That's 9 points in this quarter for Criswell for Lawrence County. So game tied at 34, less than 3 minutes to play. Webb to Clark. Qualls. Now Butler. Butler gets it to Qualls. Qualls to Clark. Clark hands off to Butler. Butler drives in. Her shot is good. Ellie Butler. We get a whistle and we get a timeout. Livingston Academy. So Ellie Butler in double digits now with 10 points for Livingston Academy. And Livingston has a 2-point lead. So Tidwell to throw in for Lawrence County. Now Criswell will hand it off to Scott. Scott will get it across the timeline. She'll give it back to Criswell. And Melton will make a steal. Melton, she's going to drive it all the way in. She's going to be fouled by Lawrence County's J.C. Scott.
Fouls on number 30, Scott.
That is Scott's third foul of the game and also the fourth team foul here in this fourth quarter. Now ball into Melton. Melton's shot is good. Aaliyah Melton with 6 points in this fourth quarter. She's got 9 in the game. Now Tidwell with it. Livingston Academy with a 4-point lead. Ball goes into Criswell. Her shot is no good, but she will be fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will go on Allie Qualls for Livingston Academy. That's her third and the team's 9th foul. So Criswell puts on the first free toss. It is good. That's 10 points in this quarter for Criswell. She'll have one more upcoming. Criswell puts the free toss on the way, and it is good again. That's 6 straight free throws Criswell has hit. So timeout Lawrence County with 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to play. Livingston Academy with a 2-point lead and the basketball after this timeout. So once again, winner of this game will advance to the semifinals of the Region 4 AAA tournament on Monday night. And they'll play the winner of Upperman and Tullahoma. If Tullahoma wins, Tullahoma will get a de facto home game as this region tournament, if a District 8 AAA team wins, will be played at Tullahoma High School. So Qualls with it. She'll get it to Webb. Ball will be batted away, and it'll stay with Livingston Academy. As according to my research on Coach T, Upperman has defeated Tullahoma tonight by a score of 44-36. So that's Livingston Academy's opponent if they win this game tonight. Qualls, she tries to get it to Webb. Webb will get it. Webb guarded by now Ledbetter with it. Ledbetter, she'll try to get it in. It's batted away and stolen away by Lawrence County. As this is Pig. Pig will get it into number 5. That's Peyton Morgan for Lawrence County. It'll go off her hands, and Livingston Academy will have possession. As now Qualls. Qualls, she'll get it across the timeline. She'll give it over to Butler. Butler, she'll be pushed and fouled by Lawrence County's number 5, I believe. Yes, that foul will go on Peyton Morgan. That's her second, team 5th. So Webb to throw in. 2-point lead in the basketball for Livingston Academy. Now Qualls with it. Qualls double team. She'll get it to Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Butler. Butler will be fouled by Criswell. And that'll go on Chriswell. That'll be her first foul, the 6th team foul. So next foul by Lawrence County will put Livingston Academy at the free throw line. Now Qualls in the backcourt. Qualls will be pushed and fouled by Morgan. That'll be her 3rd and the team 7th. So free throws now for Livingston Academy's Allie Qualls. So Qualls will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot 1 and the bonus. As now the officials come over to the scoring table. And let's see. Whatever the issue was has been resolved, it seems. And maybe not. Now the official comes back to the scorer's table. So Qualls will be at the free throw line. Whatever the issue is now has been resolved. And Qualls' first free toss is good. So Qualls gets her 2nd point of the game. And now the official will give a warning to Livingston Academy's Phipps. Qualls puts on the 2nd one. It's good as well. Allie Qualls hits them both. Livingston Academy with a 4-point lead. And now Fields with it. Fields back to Scott. Scott, she'll hand it off to Tidwell. Tidwell to Chriswell. Chriswell gets it to Gobble. Gobble tries to get it into Chriswell. Her shot is up. No good, but a foul called on Livingston Academy. And let's see who they call it on. I believe it's going to go on Keaton Webb. That'll be the 2nd foul on Keaton in the game, 10th team foul for Livingston Academy. So 2 free throws here for Chriswell. Chriswell misses. She had a streak of 7 in a row. Now she'll have one more upcoming to cut it to a 1-possession game. With less than a minute to go, Chriswell puts the free toss on the way. It's no good again. Ball is rebounded by Lawrence County player, as that was number 22 Clark getting the rebound, and she'll be fouled by Hallie Ledbetter. So Ledbetter picks up her 4th, and now Clark will go to the line to shoot 2. Her free throw is no good again. That's 3 in a row missed by Lawrence County. She'll have one more opportunity to cut it to a 1-possession game. Her 2nd toss on the way, and it is good as it rattled around and finally dropped through, and we get a timeout. So 53.6 seconds left to go as Livingston Academy leads 40-37. Other scores going on in this region tournament, as Cumberland County and Lincoln County are headed to overtime, as they were tied at 44 apiece at the end of regulation. And final score, Page High School defeats White County 72-51. So this Monday night game, if Livingston Academy is victorious, will be held at Tullahoma High School. So ball goes into Qualls. Qualls will quickly be fouled. Foul will go on Madison Tidwell. That'll be her second. The team 8, so that'll put Qualls at the line shooting 1 and 1.
Checking in the Livingston Academy, Fields and Gobble for the Lady Cats.
So Qualls puts on the first free toss. It is good. Allie Qualls. She'll get the second one now, and she can extend the Livingston Academy lead. Her free toss on the way, and it's no good. So Livingston leads by 4 with 48 seconds to go. Criswell with it. Criswell to Tidwell. Tidwell looks to drive. She gets around one player, puts up a shot. It's no good, and she'll get her rebound, and she'll be fouled by Livingston Academy. Let's see who the free throw or who the foul will be on. It's on Aaliyah Melton. That is Aaliyah Melton's 4th foul. And that'll put Tidwell at the line to shoot 2. She's made her only 2 free throws so far in this game. This will be her 3rd free throw of the game. Tidwell puts the free toss on the line. Too strong, no good. So Tidwell will have one more free toss upcoming to cut it to a 1-possession game. Her free toss on the way, no good. Aaliyah Melton with the rebound, and she is quickly fouled by Clark for Lawrence County. No, that's 23, not 22. That's on Tidwell. That is the 9th team foul, so this is a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Aaliyah. So Melton gets the front end of the 1-and-1 here. Livingston Academy with a 4-point lead. Melton puts the first free toss on the way. It is good. Aaliyah Melton makes her first free throw. That is her 7th point here in this 4th quarter, her 10th point of the game. She'll have one more free throw upcoming. It is on the way. It's too strong, no good. So Criswell to Scott. Scott, she'll get it to Tidwell. Tidwell gives up the dribble, gives it back to Scott. Scott's going to drive. She puts up on a shot. Too strong, no good. Qualls with the rebound, and she is immediately fouled by Lawrence County. That foul is going to go on Scott. That is her 4th, and that is the 10th team foul. So 2 free tosses here for Allie Qualls. Livingston with the 5-point advantage, and she can make this a 3-possession game if she hits both of them, and Qualls misses the first. So Qualls will have one more. She can make it a 6-point lead if she sinks this free throw. So Qualls puts it on the way, and it rolls good. Allie Qualls gets her 4th point of the quarter, 5th of the game. So Scott, she'll drive in, she'll put up a shot. It is no good. Qualls with the rebound. Qualls immediately will try to be fouled, but they'll get it to Webb, and then Webb will be fouled. Foul's going to go on Criswell. That's her 2nd foul. And Webb will go to the line to shoot 2. As Livingston Academy with a 6-point lead. If Webb makes one of these, it'll be a 3-possession game with 11.3 seconds left to go here in the game. Webb's first free toss on the way is good. Keaton Webb gets her 6th point of the game. She'll have one more free toss upcoming. Webb puts it on the way. It bounces good. So Livingston Academy with the 8-point lead, less than 10 seconds to go. Deep 3 put on the way is no good. Webb with the rebound, and that's the way the ball game's going to end right there. Livingston Academy is going to win 45-37, and they'll defeat Lawrence County, and they'll move on to the semifinal round of this Region 4 AAA tournament, and they'll get to face their friends from Baxter as Upperman defeated Tullahoma earlier tonight, and Livingston Academy will play Upperman once again in a region tournament. So let's do some final scoring here for Livingston Academy. Keaton Webb had 7 points on the night. Hallie Ledbetter had 9 points. Aaliyah Melton with 10 points. Allie Qualls had 5 points on the night, all free throws. Leah Kate Clark with 4 points. Ellie Butler with 10 points. And that's how Livingston Academy scoring went. 2 players in double figures, so Melton and Butler led the way for Livingston Academy with 10 points. And Livingston Academy comes away victorious here tonight in Tullahoma. So for Tyler Maxwell, this is Michael Johnson. And stay tuned for tomorrow night's game in Franklin, Tennessee, as Livingston Academy plays Page High School. That'll wrap it up here from Lawrenceburg tonight. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll see you on the next broadcast.